and it's a few years old, maybe,
think?
and it's a dinosaur, and it's hatching in a few years.
It is Saturday, January 26th. We got up way early to leave. It is about 7 o'clock now, and we have to drive about 2 hours to get to the LDS Citrus and Cattle Ranch, where the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has about 40,000 pieces of cattle, no, animals there, and several 100,000 citrus trees. And they have a visitor center, and they take you around on a tour and explain how they do responsible farming there. And we're gonna go check that out today. And afterwards, we're gonna go visit some friends from our college days. Yay!
We arrive.
Well, in 6 months.
Ja, stimmt. Just arrived at the visitor center here. This is a nice porch.
Here, so right there. So he's about 12 and a half feet between the eyes and the nose.
Wow.
And hopefully today we'll get to see some.
Ooh.
Yesterday we only saw one. It just depends on the weather. They're really touchy. This ranch is owned by an affiliate of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is called the Farmland Reserve. So the yellow boundaries are right here, and the ranch is 30 miles wide and 50 miles long. So it is 300,000 acres, and there's 200,000 of those 300,000 acres are in pastures, improved pastures and citrus groves, and the rest are woodlands and marshes. And the main purpose of this ranch is a cow-calf operation. And what that means is that we just raise the cattle here. They are bred and raised, and you'll see how happy these cows are here. But then when they are old enough, then they are shipped to other. So we're the largest cow-calf operation in the United States and possibly in the world.
Oh.
So currently we have 45,000 cows, including replacement heifers, 35,000 calves, 2,600 bulls, and 120 horses. And this home was actually built in the 1920s by Senator Carroll of Florida. And this is a picture when they started to remodel, and that is actually what our husbands do. Is they have 65 homes here on the ranch, and they are leased to people who live here and work on the ranch. There are 85 employees, and so they try to do 2 or 3 a year. Since we've been here, you worked on 2, and they tear them down to the foundation and leave out some of the walls. And then it can be deemed a remodel instead of a new, which costs half as much money. So they do some pretty crazy work. He's called a handyman. We have a plumber, an electrician, and then we have two men who work on the roads. They're heavy equipment operators. And then the handyman do everything else, which nobody else wants to do. So it's pretty interesting. This floor here is original to this since 1920.
Wow.
And it is cypress. And cypress is known for being able to withstand the moisture, the heat, and the bugs. And that's why it is so important. So you can see that this is really low in water right now. And so they basically just graze and drink out of the canals and the ditches on the ranch. And the shallow wind is 13
Swimming
to
hole.
15. Let's see, the shallow wind is less than that. It's really shallow. You can see how clear it is. So, and then it goes as deep as 13 to 15 feet.
Wow.
So here is the rule at the ranch. If you're going to come swimming, you have to walk the whole perimeter of the fence and look for any critter that might have crawled under the fence. Also, you look for claw marks and mud marks, because the bigger gators climb the fence and throw themselves over with their tail.
Oh, wow.
About a month ago, we were here with a gentleman. He goes, "Oh, look, there's a little alligator." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh," because we'd heard that. And here came a great big alligator swimming across there. So it's closed for the winter, And my husband has helped them. They chlorinate it when people are swimming during the summer months. All of these structures here are Eagle Scout projects that were donated to the ranch. So it is a pretty fun place. So they had a gentleman, brought all his kids, thought he was good, got up on there, had a 10-foot gator down in the bottom, got all the kids out. And at any rate, he basically called the cowboys, who then get a piece of chicken or something and coax it out, and then they rope it and take it away. If it continues to come back, then they are given permission to do something else with it to keep it from bothering the area. Still have it a little longer. And then in February and March, the moms who had babies in October, then this tree was toppled by a hurricane. And because it was close to a ditch, it didn't sink its roots deep for water, and so it was turned over. But the tree did not die. A live oak tree has the leaves on it year round, so it did not die, even though it was uprooted by the winds. So the Sunday school lesson is to dig your roots deep in the soil so you'll be able to withstand the trials that might come your way. But if you're tipped over, don't worry, you can recover, as you see this tree has done. So that's quite a root system, isn't it? There. Okay. Wow, look at the birds out here. There we go. And so we have a lot more birds because they come here to winter. And those are, can you tell what kind? Those look like turkey buzzards, right?
Yeah, they're buzzards.
They're buzzards? Okay. They don't like them there. And so this alligator up here, if he's here today, they always look at us because they think we're the cow candy, but we're not. So sometimes they follow us if they get excited, but they're pretty calm today.
Lots of babies.
He loves that. Do you want to go take a picture?
Yeah, would that be okay?
You can go out. Generally, sometimes they go under if you go out, but this guy's been pretty lazy. And they say if they've eaten...
Langsam. Jetzt rennt er weg. Wollen wir uns den Alligator mal hier angucken, der da vorne sitzt. Langsam.
Wow.
Oh, ja. Jetzt ist er weg.
Now he's gone.
Now he's gone.
And this is usually
Das sind die
lots of
Zypressen
water.
jetzt hier.
So the picture that's I found to be one of the nicest is about right here. Stop there. Yep. And you can see the cypress knees that come up around the bottom there and grow out from the trees. And we'll talk about those when we get back. And you probably already know how they work, but we'll show you those when we go back to the visitor center. That's probably the prettiest shot of one I've seen. Seen him at a distance, but or they didn't do as good.
Yep. There is a little pathway, Eagle Lookout Trail. They said we can come have a look. There are a lot of alligators here, so we kind of got to watch out. But today is overcast, so they are not as prevalent. We only saw one while we're driving around. But it's really amazing here. It is a humongous farm. It is 30 by 50 miles big, and they have about 85 employees here. And they do tours at 10 and at 1:30. If you're in the area, you haven't been here yet, come check it out. It's quite the experience. We really liked it.
But they're more. This is so nice. I'm so glad we went. This is awesome. More grapefruits high up on the tree. Ja, ein bisschen morsch sieht sie schon aus, Emmy, ne?
Wir kommen jetzt zurück. Noch durchfallen könnte.
Alligator. Gib mal das Handy her, bitte. Ich will Fotos machen.
Ich filme.
2 hours later.
So we are here in Melbourne at the all-county choir and middle school concert. It just got out. We're meeting some friends from college times, and it's just been awesome. It was a great concert and great to see our friends again, which we hadn't seen for a very, very long time. I don't see Melanie. Oh, she's over there. Okay, cool. And it's crowded here, but it's great. Everybody's having a good time, everybody's laughing. It's awesome. So, jetzt unsere Freunde hier aus Florida. Alle sagt mal Hallo. Say hi, everybody.
Yeah.
This is Eve.
She's my armrest.
That's cool. Alright, cool.
Money.
And Emmy is tired or cold or something here.
Linus car.
Okay, cool. Well, it's great to see you guys. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. That's German. Say that. Auf Wiedersehen. Cool. So this is the best part of our trip: seeing old friends and making new friends, seeing their kids that we haven't seen in a long time or never. So yes, and kids connecting. We love that. You know, when they get to be friends within an instant. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we thought about going to a museum. It's called Mel Fisher Museum. No kidding. It's really, that's what it's called. And you can see a lot of things there from the treasure coast that they found from different ships, shipwrecks and so forth. But they're closing within like an hour or so. So we figured we'll do that a different day. And so we just went to the beach here, close to the Air Force Base. This is called Pineda Beach, on the way to Cocoa Beach. And we're just enjoying the wind and the waves. Kids are having a good time. We made it to Cocoa Beach. There's somebody in the water, Emmy, over there with a kite. I wonder what's going on with all those birds. What did you find, Emmy? That's weird. Looks like an egg or something. Let's crack open.
These seagulls, or whatever birds they are pretty funny. They just stand there, glued to the sand, and wait for, I'm not sure, maybe fishes? Bugs? I don't know what they're waiting for. They're funny. And then there are these doves. I don't know why the doves are sitting there. Maybe they think they're seagulls. It's kind of weird. I've never seen doves right by the ocean.
We found this egg. Emilie found it, and it's a few years old, maybe, and it's a dinosaur, and it's hatching in a few years.
Yeah, that's
And maybe it's an alligator.
yeah, that's Eli's theory. So we don't know what it is.
Well, if you know what it is, write it in the comments, please.
The difference, the pain, the fear.
Monkey hand doesn't know either, or sloth hand. That's what I found here.
Yeah, disgusting.
It's for back scratching for Melanie.
After I showered.
Egg is for
Yes.
That is yummy.
Good idea.
I'm so excited. I can hardly contain myself.
I found this.
That's disgusting.
I'm warming Emilie's egg.
Don't hold it too close to the camera.
Cocoa
That's
Beach,
a
always
nice
good for a
shell.
surprise.
breeding the egg.
That is a nice
I'm
shell.
warming it.
Are you sitting on the egg?
No, I'm
breeding
warming
it.
Okay, so we have to say,
I'm mommy now.
we have to add to that, we didn't dig it out. It was just laying in the sand, on top of
Now
the
I'm
sand.
the mommy.
So
I'm
we
the
thought that it
mommy
might be
from
safe to
the
take,
egg.
especially because it's open and it looks kind of dried up. So who knows?
Like a raisin.
Who knows what it is. So please let us know if you know.